Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we are going to be discussing a book that has been making waves in the finance and self-improvement space, The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. This book explores the way we think about money and how that thinking affects our financial decisions. The book is full of insightful stories and examples that help to explain some of the most important concepts in personal finance. So, without further ado, let's dive into the world of the psychology of money. The Psychology of Money is a fascinating book that explores the relationship between money and our attitudes towards it. Author Morgan Housel provides an insightful and thought-provoking perspective on how we think about money, how our thinking shapes our financial decisions, and how we can improve our relationship with money. Throughout the book, Housel uses real-life stories and examples to illustrate his points and provide readers with a clear understanding of the key concepts. Chapter 1: No One's Crazy. The first chapter of The Psychology of Money sets the tone for the rest of the book. In this chapter, Housel emphasizes the importance of understanding that there is no right or wrong way to think about money. He argues that everyone has their own unique relationship with money, shaped by their upbringing, experiences, and personality traits. Housel encourages readers to be more empathetic towards others' perspectives and to approach conversations about money with an open mind. Chapter 2: Luck and Risk. In this chapter, Housel explores the role of luck and risk in our financial lives. He emphasizes that luck plays a much bigger role in our financial outcomes than we might like to think. Housel also points out that we often mistake luck for skill, which can lead to overconfidence and poor decision-making. The chapter also delves into the concept of risk and how our perception of risk can impact our financial decisions. Housel encourages readers to take a more nuanced approach to risk, and to consider both the potential rewards and potential losses when making financial decisions. Chapter 3: Never Enough. In this chapter, Housel tackles the idea that we are never satisfied with what we have. He explains that our desires are often shaped by the people around us, and that we are constantly comparing ourselves to others. This can lead to a never-ending cycle of wanting more, which can be detrimental to our financial well-being. Housel encourages readers to focus on the things that really matter to them and to be intentional about their spending. Chapter 4: Confounding Compounding. The fourth chapter of The Psychology of Money is all about the power of compounding. Housel explains that compounding is the most important concept in investing, and that it's the key to building wealth over the long term. He also emphasizes that the earlier you start investing, the better off you'll be in the long run. The chapter includes a number of examples that illustrate the power of compounding, and Housel provides practical advice for how to put this concept into action. Chapter 5: Getting Wealthy versus Staying Wealthy. This chapter explores the difference between getting wealthy and staying wealthy. Housel explains that there's a big difference between accumulating wealth and preserving it. He also emphasizes that building wealth is often the easy part, while preserving it can be much more challenging. The chapter includes a number of examples of people who lost their wealth due to poor decision-making, and Housel provides practical advice for how to avoid making the same mistakes. Chapter 6: Tails, You Win. In this chapter, Housel explores the concept of tail events, rare, extreme events that have a big impact on our financial lives. He explains that tail events are much more common than we might think, and that they can have a huge impact on our financial outcomes. Housel emphasizes that it's important to prepare for tail events, even if they seem unlikely, because the consequences of not being prepared can be disastrous. The chapter includes a number of examples of tail events and how they impacted people's finances, as well as practical advice for how to prepare for them. Chapter 7: Freedom. The seventh chapter of The Psychology of Money is all about the concept of freedom. Housel explains that financial freedom is the ability to make choices based on what you really want, rather than what you need to do to survive. He also emphasizes that financial freedom isn't just about having a lot of money, it's about having enough to live the life you want. The chapter includes a number of examples of people who have achieved financial freedom and how they did it, as well as practical advice for how readers can work towards achieving their own financial freedom. Chapter 8: Man in the Car Paradox. In this chapter, Housel explores the idea that we often spend money on things we don't need, in order to impress people we don't even like. He calls this the man in the car paradox, and explains that it's a common trap that many people fall into. Housel encourages readers to be more intentional about their spending and to focus on the things that truly bring them joy, rather than trying to impress others. Chapter 9: Wealth is What You Don't See. The final chapter of The Psychology of Money explores the idea that wealth is not just about the money you have, but also about the things you don't see. Housel explains that true wealth is about having a sense of purpose, a strong social network, and a deep sense of gratitude. He encourages readers to focus on building these things in addition to accumulating wealth, because they are the things that truly make life fulfilling. Overall, The Psychology of Money is a thought-provoking and insightful book that provides readers with a fresh perspective on personal finance. Housel's use of real-life stories and examples makes the book engaging and easy to read, while his practical advice for improving our relationship with money makes it a valuable resource for anyone looking to improve their financial well-being. Whether you are a seasoned investor or just starting out on your financial journey, The Psychology of Money is a book that will help you think more deeply about your relationship with money and how it shapes your life. Thank you for your interest. Here's more information on The Psychology of Money. Author, Morgan Housel. Morgan Housel is an award-winning writer and investor. He is a former columnist at The Wall Street Journal and The Motley Fool, and his work has been published in The New York Times, The Washington Post, and Bloomberg View, among other outlets. Housel has also worked as a financial analyst and is currently a partner at The Collaborative Fund, a venture capital firm based in San Francisco. The Psychology of Money is a book that explores the complex relationship between money and human behavior. Housel argues that understanding this relationship is essential for achieving financial success and living a fulfilling life. The book is divided into 9 chapters, each of which explores a different aspect of our relationship with money. In the book, Housel uses a combination of real-life stories, academic research, and his own personal experiences to illustrate his points. He draws on a wide range of examples, from the financial success of Warren Buffett to the tragedy of people who lost everything in the 2008 financial crisis. The book is written in an engaging and accessible style that makes it easy to understand and apply the lessons to your own life. The Psychology of Money explores a wide range of themes related to personal finance and behavior. Here are some of the key themes that run throughout the book. The importance of humility. Housel argues that humility is essential for financial success. He emphasizes the need to acknowledge our own limitations and to avoid overconfidence when making investment decisions. The power of compounding. Housel explains how the power of compounding can help us achieve our financial goals. He uses the example of Warren Buffett, who became a billionaire by investing in the stock market over many decades. The impact of behavior on investment outcomes. Housel emphasizes that our behavior has a huge impact on our investment outcomes. He argues that it's important to avoid emotional decision-making and to focus on long-term goals. The role of luck in financial success. Housel acknowledges that luck plays a significant role in financial success. He argues that it's important to be aware of this and to avoid attributing all our success to our own abilities. The importance of preparation. Housel emphasizes the need to prepare for tail events, or unexpected and rare events that can have a significant impact on our finances. He provides practical advice on how to prepare for these events. The concept of financial freedom. Housel explores the idea that financial freedom is about having enough money to live the life you want, rather than having a lot of money. He provides practical advice on how to achieve financial freedom. The trap of trying to impress others. Housel explores the idea that we often spend money on things we don't need, in order to impress people we don't even like. He encourages readers to focus on the things that truly bring them joy, rather than trying to impress others. The importance of building wealth beyond money. Housel argues that true wealth is not just about the money you have, but also about the things you don't see, such as a sense of purpose, a strong social network, and a deep sense of gratitude. The Psychology of Money is a highly recommended book for anyone interested in personal finance and behavior. Housel's insights and practical advice make it a valuable resource for anyone looking to improve their financial well-being. The book is engaging and easy to read, with a range of real-life examples that illustrate the concepts in a clear and relatable way. Whether you are a seasoned investor or just starting out on your financial journey, The Psychology of Money is a book that will help you think more deeply about your relationship with money and how it can use that understanding to achieve your goals. Here are some notable quotes from The Psychology of Money. Being good with money has less to do with how smart you are and more to do with how you behave. And behavior is hard to teach, even to really smart people. The best financial advice is simple: save early and often. But simple is not the same as easy. A plan that's too rigid will break. But a plan that's too loose will never work. The ability to do what you want, when you want, with who you want, for as long as you want, is priceless. It is the highest dividend money pays. Money is not just a scoreboard that tells you how you are doing. It's an opportunity to trade a resource you have for something you need. If you're not willing to react with equanimity to a market price decline of 50% 2 or 3 times a century, you're not fit to be a common shareholder, and you deserve the mediocre result you're going to get. Wealth is not the same as income. If you make a good income each year and spend it all, you are not getting wealthier. You are just living high. Wealth is what you accumulate, not what you spend. In conclusion, The Psychology of Money is a must-read book for anyone looking to improve their financial well-being. Housel's insights and practical advice provide a valuable guide for navigating the complex relationship between money and human behavior. The book offers a wealth of information and real-life examples that make the concepts easy to understand and apply. By reading The Psychology of Money, you will gain a deeper understanding of your relationship with money and how to use that understanding to achieve your financial goals. So if you're looking to improve your financial situation, be sure to pick up a copy of The Psychology of Money today.